Hi there, Steve again here on my 90-day challenge. I gotta keep going. You know, language learning is an endurance sport. It's a long distance event. It's not a sprint. And some days you're more motivated, some days your enthusiasm flags a bit. Some days you have more time. So it's important, like any long distance or endurance event, it's important that you stay with it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how I managed to stay with it. Yesterday I went to cooking school. As I said, I did a bunch of stuff around the house, didn't do much. Today I did more. Like I added today 309 known words. So I know, for example, that, again, to step back, I know that I'm committed to 90 days of activity. That doesn't mean that I'm committed to achieving any particular result. I said that at the beginning, I'm going to commit to this level of activity because I know that with this level of activity, I will improve. How much I improve? That will depend. I don't know. I can't predict that. So I have to maintain my level of activity. So today, because I didn't do much yesterday, today I added 300 known words to my known words total just by working on some content in LINQ. I created 158 links that I saved 158 words and phrases. Whereas yesterday, I'm looking at my statistics here at LINQ, by the way. So if I look at yesterday, I only added 60 known words to my total, and I only created 24 links, So I was much more active today than yesterday. But still, there comes a point. I can't just keep pushing. I've had it. So I did a few other things. For example, I was going to go and have my workout and, get on my stepper and all that. And I really didn't want to hear any more Korean. I've done so much Korean, I'm reaching that saturation point. So I said, you know what? Because I'm interested in cooking, it would be fun to listen to some podcasts on cooking in some other language. So I went to my computer and I Googled podcast cuisine, podcast cocina for Spanish, podcast cucina, Italian. It is amazing the quantity of podcasts that are available. So I decided to download a French podcast. I can't remember what the name of it was now. I can look it up. And so I was listening to people talking about, in fact, Georgian wines. They were talking about wines in Georgia, how there's such a tremendous variety of grapes there, and they use amphoras to store the wine. And it was just totally interesting. And they have a very long tradition and stuff. And I'm hearing all of this in French. I would have preferred maybe to hear about cooking or something, but still, it was interesting, and it was a diversion. It kind of refreshes me. But tomorrow I got to get back on my target. So my point is, it's a long road. You have to keep yourself motivated. Like I set myself very specific targets in terms of levels of activity. I also allow myself to divert into other things. The other thing that's interesting is, of course, is having put the effort into learning French and Italian and Spanish, now I'm able to go in and enjoy podcasts on cooking or history or whatever. The day may come when Korean won't be such a deliberate sort of struggle for me. I'll be maybe into Arabic and I'll divert back to Korean and listen to how they make kimchi. But those are the delights of learning languages and keeping it varied so that you don't burn out. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye for now.